afternoon, the Mayor, Michael Picton, distinguished guests, members of the Adelaide Hills Radio Society, the ladies and gentlemen, the guides who've come today, and their parents. Thank you for inviting me to the opening of the shack. I've been associated with this hall and guiding since 1985. That's just a few years compared to guiding, because Girl Guides have been around for 100 years. And back then, girls were expected to be young ladies and do quiet and ladylike activities, not the sort of things their brothers would be doing. And that all changed when Guides began in 1910, and now girls can do anything. And today, with more than 10 million members in 145 countries, we are part of the world's largest girl-only volunteer organisation. We're still relevant for today's girls. Guiding is girl-led. Our girls have a say in what they do, from camping to abseiling to community projects. Guides learn about the world in a fun way. And our focus is on empowering girls and young women. Best of all, guiding opens the doors to new friendships, new adventures and new challenges. And Guides have been in Blackwood and surrounding districts for many years. My mother was in the Brownies, as they were called back then, and Doss Gibson was her brown owl. And her picture's on the wall in the hall, and the fountain out at the front is called Brown Owl Fountain, which was named after her. So, and I remember going to the Guide's 60th birthday, and that was a fair while ago. Now I've just learnt something about where you used to meet, because I can remember going to the Blackwood Junior Primary School, which is across the road, was across the road from Woolworths, where there's lots of housing now. And our Guides and Brownies went there for a Jamboree of the Air, which is usually called Joti, or Jota. Joti's now Jamboree of the Internet, which wasn't around then. And I think there might have been the association there, because you've just reminded me, was it Marshall M? His daughters went to Blackwood Junior Primary School, was in the same class as my own daughter, who had sleepovers at their house, and his daughters came to these Guides. So there was that bit of association way back then. And because of this community spirit of this club, we were able to participate in Jota. And we're lucky that this group has been so enthusiastic about using our facilities. We thank them for all the work that they've done in the hall. It's absolutely amazing. For many years, our Ranger Guides fundraised, earning about $300 a year towards having a ceiling put in, so that their hall didn't fill up with dust, gum leaves and gum nuts, which managed to find their way through the ridge capping. It was a slow process, and they'd only been saving for about 4 years, but they were really keen. However, those girls have since turned 18 and have left guiding, but I'm sure if they were here today to see the hall finished, they'd be really thrilled. And it's finished even more than they imagined it would be. We hope that we can have a great relationship with this group, and they will share their interest and enthusiasm for amateur radio with the Guides. I know you've already said you will be. It would be great to be able to join in Jota at our own place. Maybe someone from the Guides will have their interest sparked and become an amateur radio enthusiast for the future. So once again, thank you for all that you've done to refurbish this hall.
Thank you.